This week, we're going back to basics, butterflies in 2 steps. Buckle on up. Drex here from Drex Factor Poi, bringing you the love of poi spinning and flow arts to benefit your body and brain. And today, I am giving you a realio, trulio beginner poi combo because it has been a while. Before we dive in, I just want to give a quick shout out to the friends of the channel. Big thanks to Dark Monk, Flow DNA, Flow Fests, Flow Toys, Pyroterra Light Toys, Spinballs, and Ultrapoi for helping to make the videos on this channel possible. You can learn more about all of these awesome companies and the work that they're doing to support flow artists like yourself by checking out the links that I've got down in the description of this video. So I've been wrestling with a little bit of a conundrum the past few months. That is, I've been using the flow videos that I've been doing, that have been sponsored by Ultrapoi, in order to kind of seed ideas for combos to teach all of you all out there. Now, this has been really fun for me because it's been really pushing the limits of my own skills in a lot of ways. But at the same time, the entire point of me doing those combo tutorials has been that I want to see all of you all out there dancing yourselves. So by throwing things out there that are difficult for me, sometimes it's a challenge for some of y'all out there, but it's also one of those things that I see fewer and fewer people engaging in them, and that is less fun for me overall. So I'm kind of trying to split the difference on that. So I'm still gonna do the 3 combo tutorials that I came up with for my recent video for maps and everything, but I'm going to do weeks in between where I throw stuff out there that is more meant to be for everyone rather than just me being like, here's a really cool thing that I want everybody to try and learn how to do, you know? So for this first one, we're gonna go back to absolute basics. And quite frankly, there's only 2 poi tricks that you need to know in order to do this one. Butterflies and stalls. Literally, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and leave links to tutorials on both of these tricks down in the description, as well as up in the cards if you happen to be watching this video on YouTube. I'm gonna show you the combo at full speed, then take you through it step by step before finally showing it to you again in slow motion. Alright, so this is a combo that's really heavily inspired by a guy named Ty Rochford, who's been really instrumental in trying to bring dance to the wider poi world. And specifically a method that he uses to teach people by teaching them a basic 2-step. A 2-step is literally just you step out and back, thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the basic thing to get down before we get into this. And that is just stand with your feet together and everything and count off, thinking 1, 2. Step your left foot out, left, and then back. And then do the same thing with your right. Stepping right and then back. Thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. You alternate sides, going back and forth, yeah? Now the thing we're gonna add on top of that is our butterflies. That is when you take a step to either side, boom, you're also gonna reach your hand out. You're still doing a butterfly and everything, but you've got one hand that's further away from you than the other one. Now, the first way I tried to choreograph this involved them both going out to the same side, but I honestly just think it looks better to have the contrast of them reaching out to opposite sides. So, the thing you're gonna wanna learn how to do here is reach your right hand out as your left foot taps, your left hand out as your right foot taps, yeah? All right, so just practice this much and think that you're gonna step out with your left and out with your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's crucial that your hand goes out and comes back on each count. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want the hand to go out as the poi is sweeping underneath and come back as it's sweeping over, yeah? You get to get in one beat when the poi gets to the outside, and that is what keeps it from just going back and forth like that, which we could do that, but that's not what this combo is about. Okay, so we have just 1 8 count of this, and that winds up looking like, I actually don't care which foot or hand you start with. You wind up in the same place either way. I think I'm starting it with my left foot, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the 8, what you're going to do is you're going to change things around a little bit, and you're going to let the poi stall. Now, this winds up being this bunch of business that I've done in a bunch of combos thus far. And I've seen other people like try and apply this and either turn the wrong direction or like have issues with this and everything. So we're going to go through this in excruciating detail in this tutorial. Okay, so here's how I do this. I want to start off by saying that my most comfortable direction of turning for my entire body is around to the left. That is, if you would look down on me from above, I would be turning counterclockwise. Now, what that means for me is that I inevitably want to wind up with like my left hand behind my right in order to unwind out to my left. That also means that my poi are going to wind up in a position wherein I have my left foot in front and my my left hand in front and my right hand behind. Now you'll note that's the reverse of the convention of my feet. If I want to have my left foot behind, I want to have my left hand in front. And from this position right here, all I do is unwrap and the poi kind of automatically go out where they're going to go. If I try and do this in such a way that I'm unwrapping to the other side and everything, it gets really sticky and unpleasant and everything, right? So know which direction that you want to turn in. And I don't actually care which direction that happens to be in. If you're more comfortable turning around to your right, here's what you do. You make sure that your right foot goes behind and your right hand stays in front. That way, when you unwind, you don't get yourself into a sticky situation, yeah? Now, going to the left, because that is my dominant direction here, what'll happen is as I'm kind of like spinning my body out, I'm also going to let my arms kind of unwind, yeah? I kind of think of this as like closed door, open door. Closed door, open door, you know? Like I'm trying to start up a corkscrew or something like that, except I'm not actually starting up a corkscrew because that's not a part of this combo either. So, as we unwind, I go ahead and let my arms go out to the sides here, and I generally do like just a little pedal underneath my arms before I bring the poi out and around to my left-hand side when I land. Really crucial point. If you are instead doing this combo to the right, that is, if you're turning to the right, then you're going to wind up with the poi stalled out to your right at the end of it too. So a quick review of what that looks like here. We start off with our steps and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on 1, you're going to go ahead and let your poi stall around your shoulders. One's going behind, one's going in front. Whichever one's in front, that foot is going to wind up behind you, yeah? You're going to unwind and let the poi come to a stop on whichever side you were turning to, yeah? Now to finish it up, all we're going to do is do 2 quick stalls. We stall right hand over to right, left hand over to left. If you turned to the right through this, that's totally fine. You wound up with your poi over here on the right. You're going to do the opposite. You're going to stall your left hand and then your right hand, yeah? Let's look at all of that from the top. Cool, so start out with a butterfly and think 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We stall. We take it around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to finish it off. Yeah? Cool. Let's see that again in slow motion. Alrighty then friends, I want to see as many of you as possible out there doing this combo. Please post video of yourself doing it to Instagram and use the hashtag DrexFactorPoi. Or if you want, you can post it to your stories and tag me. I am at DrexFactor on Instagram. I will go ahead and make a copy of your video and post it to my own story so that all of my followers can see your hard work. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to help other people find this video and, of course, help my channel grow. And finally, a huge thank you because this video would not be possible without the kind contributions of these amazing folks right here. These are my Flow patrons over on Patreon, and they, along with all of the other wonderful supporters that I have make this video and all the videos on this channel possible. If you would like to sign up to support this work that is helping me go out and get people comfortable with moving and bring the love of poi spinning and flow arts to their world, you can do so by heading over to patreon.com/DrexFactorPoi and signing up. You can get early access to all of my content, as well as a say in what topics I tackle in the future, plus some great behind the scenes stuff, as well as some extra content too. So go check that out. Please and thank you. Also, what do you think about this here approach to alternating weeks between doing stuff that is clearly intended for a wider audience versus the stuff that is admittedly kind of self-indulgent and just me playing around with the combos that I've been discovering in my own flow and everything, which might be a little bit harder, but are still fun for me to work through. Yeah? Let me know down in the comments. Does this work for you? Does it not? Do you want the greater challenge? Do you want me to just focus on stuff that hits a broader audience? Let me know. I would love to find out. Have yourselves a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Peace.